Hey everybody, Fam 300. It's Slay Baby here. I'm with my beautiful daughter, Amo, and my new Pokemon. Um, I'm bumping top, and that's a spinometer to a Hellcat. I was just thinking about Comet, thinking about my life. When I took that 20 minutes to think in the hallway, I remembered the clock ticking when me and my brother had to stay at a woman named Tracy and her son's Mason's house. And I remember there was a lot of fighting. It was alright though. There was good moments. Um, you feel me? It's so deep looking back at it. His name is Mason, like a Freemason, and we just always had this. Like we was always debating, always getting in clashes and battles, and we had a circle of neighborhood kids at that time, and everybody knew that me and him just got into it, and we battled, and there was never no hard feelings, but it's crazy some things that happened. Like there's so much things that happen in life if you just tapped into it. And I don't want to get into it. My point is he was just different than me. And me and him just was always at constant odds. He just did some bad things that I was raised better and that I got divine gods with me. And I feel I am too in this in my soul is, you hear me? But I was thinking about Osiris, the god of life and the keeper of life and death, the god who glue green, because black people can change colors. And on listening to Top, I was thinking about earlier how we are living, and when I say we, I'm talking about white people right now, I guess, or just everybody, living in a period where the goddesses and gods are remembering who they are all over the world and growing and rising with their culture and with overstanding and with achievements and just remembering the science, the magic, the art, the power, like astral travel, like remembering past experiences here, reconnecting with people you have soul ties with, looking at the stars, expressing creativity through others' divine imagination and your own, because we are directly linked to the cosmos. And I wanted to have this video for something else. Oh yeah, Osiris and the hieroglyphs. There is no richer culture than black culture. I'm bumping black culture right now. Music, I feel it in my soul. I'm listening to Shot Calling and Where I've Been. It's, you just gotta listen to it. It's the music of God. Especially if you lived through the things and you know you got and you know you gone, you just know because you know what you've been through, you know who you are. It's amazing. I love it. Like, I love who I is. I love who I've been forever since we got here on this planet, since we've been stuck here. My life path number is 9. Apparently, that's what is always said. I guess. And you know, I see numbers like 21 a lot, 48, 46 is my birth number. And I just feel connection to my people. I'm going to say it proudly. I deserve to. And the world deserves it too. I got that pyramid right there. You can kind of see it. It's kind of glowing. But yeah, my grandma watches Ancient Aliens. And it's funny to me. They always talk about the Nordics, but they don't mention the Anunnaki. The Nordics ain't even real. You know it's impossible. And the Nordics are basically these white guys with blonde hair, but they don't ever really they show the hieroglyphs in the pharaohs and how they have black noses and black lips and black eyes and how all the art is of black people with braids and locks. And there was one of a certain pharaoh, I don't remember his name, but he was commanding 2 spaceships. I should have took a picture with my phone, but he was commanding 2 spaceships. This junk is real. And y'all need to look at my TikTok. That is a God I love. And apparently he represents Venus, or she represents Venus. I love it. It's like I can't put it into words. I get God's spirit energy from them. They got bronze feet, the eyes, one of the few looking forward with the owls. And Kemet, ancient Egypt, the Memphis is named after uh the city of Memphis in Kemet, which was made 4,000 years ago by Pharaoh Namar, which was the pronectar, the unification of Lower Kemet, Upper Kemet, and Kush started doing business down there. And Nubia, the Nubians had all these pyramids. They had more pyramids than Kemet, and Kemet was doing things with fabrics of so many colors. And Memphis was right by the Nile River Delta, and Memphis is called that in America because of all the lakes and rivers by it. Something else while I'm on this topic of lakes and rivers, I watched a video today, and it was about how depressing this landscape is. It was this weird, awkward looking building, a large sidewalk with farm trees. A farm tree is a tree that is farmed on tree farm, spaded out the ground and planted somewhere. And that obviously traumatizes the tree. And the roots grow all in a different way. And it takes the tree so much longer to grow for so much littler of a size. Because the tree is stunted, the tree is traumatized. The tree is not where the tree wants to be. Trees want to be with other trees. Where in nature, do you ever just see a single tree just sitting? No, the tree's trying to be beside a tree. It's very sad. And oh yeah, the sidewalk. Oh yeah, and there was literally plastic around the tree. Like they wrapped plastic around the tree. The tree, like the bottom of the tree. And if you know anything about plastic, you know it's harmful in nature. And the sidewalk, he said it was destroying the water reserves inside the land. And you ask yourself, these billionaires, they know what they're doing. Why are they paying for depressing, spiritually depraved places that drain water out the ground, literally, that take the roots from trees? It's because you realize that this is it's a spiritual war. They killed animals in the motherland. They killed animals inside America, the Americas, to starve people. They don't give a fuck. We're at the craziest period, I feel. Like, when have people knowingly made these toxic waste plants, knowing what it does to nature? It's a war. It's crazy. It's deeper than just this planet. I think they're called Farrakhan. No, not. I think, but Archons. They're these demons, and Dwayne said black women are the only people that can defeat them, and I believe, because Archons are not physical. They are described in the Bible and other texts as having lion faces and being large fiery serpents or something like that. Well, I just say fiery because that's cool, but they are large lion-faced serpents, and they're like 5-dimensional. So the only way to beat them is through advanced chess. And the only person that has that type of intuition, that type of God power, is the black woman. So they are the only people that can destroy the Archons. And people say the Archons brought the moon here. I have dreams about the moon. I know a few things about the moon, but I ain't gonna get there. And like I said, I say a lot about my little battle relationship with Mason, which directly tells you who I am. Like Mason, the pyramid on top of my head, I'm not shy about who I am, about my godhood, about my sonhood. I'm not shy about it. But the thing is, since the war has started, it has never stopped. Fighting with a God don't stop. The fire is just going to keep spreading. And as we keep walking, the fire spreads with us. There is no walking backwards. I know who you are. You know who I am. And we know who the ops are. Keep walking. Keep walking until we are where we need to be. Keep walking. I know who you is, God. You know who I is. God, or at the very least, God's son. I said this before, but the main thing I got from the Bible is be a servant, and that's because I'm white in this life. I want to be a servant. I've been treated so well. If if God can wash people's feet, I can too. And my mom, when she was homeless, black people literally washed her feet, gave her a place to stay, and I'm forever gonna have loyalty and gratitude. That's forever. That's for what I've experienced and what my family have experienced, and my family themselves. This world is so beautiful. I've never connected with anybody like the goddesses and gods. And I'm watching the rising, and I've been watching the rising forever. Like my past experiences are crazy. Like my dreams are crazy. I know what I was in my past life. I know what I was before that. I have dreams of riding around. I have dreams of these crazy ass facilities that you do not want to go. I was there imprisoned. And in my past life, I was imprisoned in the country that was not my own, but it was in my continent. I don't want to say too much, but that was my past life. I was imprisoned in a country inside my country, but the ops made it to where it was not my country anymore, and I needed a passport, and I was locked up there for I don't even know how long. And I have dreams about it sometimes in this life. And that's the thing, people be like, how you remember your past lives? How you remember? You're not going to remember it with your brain. You're going to remember it with your soul. Has your brain been in your past life? Has your brain been anybody that's not in your body? That's not your direct body? No, but your soul has. What you see in your dreams, when you're not even you, you are you in your purest energy and you can feel it. That's who you are. It's the little connections. It's the little deja vu. It's the little inklings, the little feelings. Like when you got a pyramid on top of your head, or when everybody be like, "You look like an African." You kid me and my brother. Y'all kids look like Africans. Y'all some African kids. That shit I've been through. I got a pyramid on top of my head, bro. Like it's yo, and I love who I am. And I love who I am. I love who I am. My soul, this soul, and I love who I am. I love who I am. I love who my brothers are. We are all ourselves. And I need my brothers. I need my Hermosas. They are me and I am them. Even if I can be cringy at times, I guess. And I just saw a little Avatar movie, little dust particle. Y'all know in Avatar when she was about to murk that dude inside the Avatar body, and then she saw like a jellyfish fly by her, and she was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna kill you, cause God told me not to." It was just like that, but this was like a little dust particle. And that's the thing. If I love you forever. I have never really disliked somebody and then joined their side, and I have never done the opposite of that, to where I really, really, really messed with somebody and then jumped on the other sides. Opinions grow, feelings grow, but I've never really switched up, because I know who I is and my soul does too. And just like I had that rivalry with him, I had a rivalry with my best amigo, but it was different, because though we battled, at the end of the day, it was different. And we always had better moments. It wasn't a constant battle. It wasn't a constant war. And some teams never crossed lines. And I never crossed the line. I personally have never. And I don't gotta get deep into it. And that's it. With him, I never crossed the line. With both of them, I never crossed the line. And yeah, I'm forever loyal. And with my best friend, I don't even see him too much. I seen him yesterday, and it was love. But y'all know I move different. I move with authority. I move with love. I move with information, and I move with my feelings. Um, and it's crazy. The teams we've been through. Like I got my daughter right here with me. I call her Ethiopian goddess. Kendrick Lamar said in the song, "If I ever lied, then I die. Not a man, but a rat as a pest." Like, Kendrick is so tough. And that's how I feel. I haven't told one lie. I know it can seem like I be lying. No, it don't. It really don't. Just feel what I'm saying. Just hear what I'm saying. And just think about how everything just is. Like, I ain't gotta tell you. Like, somebody that got a six pack don't gotta tell you they worked out to get a six pack. It just is. And I wanna draw things like wolves howling for scribble juice. Well, that came out like in only a small part of what it is. I want to draw like a large banner of all her characters because she has really cool designs, and she has like 60 different characters that she has drawn and animated, and all of them would be cool staying together. Maybe somebody's holding like a Roblox